Alexa, what's the time, please? Oh, it's on quiet mode, is it? Okay guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I've had a busy day today. I've been to the dentist. My mother hasn't been to the dentist for yonks, about 20 years, my mother Jennifer. And talking of my mum, she phoned 18 minutes ago. 18 minutes ago.
Welcome to your EE voicemail. You have 2 new messages. First new message. Received today at 9:57 a.m.
Good morning, Janessa. This is your mother, Jennifer, speaking to you from my landline phone to you, Janessa. Hoping you are going to have a good day. Thinking of you, and I'll give you a ring sometime today again. Thinking of you, Janessa. Hoping that the kitten is okay. Hoping Nick is okay. Hoping Max is all right. Okay? Bye for now.
Message deleted. Next new message. Received today at 2:41 p.m.
Good afternoon, Janessa. It's me, your mother, Jennifer, speaking to you from my landline phone to you, Janessa. Hoping you're having a good day, and I'll be ringing you again later. Bye for now.
To return the call.
Right guys, now we're going to talk through what has happened today. And may I say that I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with the way I look. I'm a middle-aged woman and I'm growing old gracefully, right? I'm happy with myself. If other people want to make fun, that's up to them, but I'm not listening. Don't listen anymore. So this morning, me, Crystal, walked up to Rochester railway station. I purchased a return ticket, anytime day return, to Chatham in Kent, where I used to live. Many yonks ago now. Looks like they're having their windows done, their scaffolding up at Lansdowne Court. So I just revisited it just for a little bit, and then I basically walked down the alley where the Chatham Spice, like it used to be, the Royal Tandoori. Walked down that alleyway, and then I walked into Barclays Bank, and I stood in the queue, and then an Asian lady with a laptop came up to me, young Asian woman, very nice, very polite. I went and sat down, and this lady helped me get the Barclays Bank app up and running, and she helped me change my phone number so that I do not have to ring these horrible women on the call centre that are rude, trying to make out I'm not Crystal ringing the phone. It is me. So I've been into the bank, I've verified myself, the app is sorted out, and my phone number's been changed. I left the bank and I went to the Chatham post office, where I put £30 on my gas meter. A man is supposed to be coming out to see to my electric smart meter in December, I think, and they owe me £30 for cancelling an appointment at short notice. So when he comes to fix the meter, he's supposed to be putting £30 credit on it because they owe me £30. Because they told me if I cancelled at short notice, I would have to pay them £30. They cancelled at short notice, so they owe me £30, right? So I'm expecting them to put that money on my smart meter when he comes to sort it out. The electric I do online, because it's a smart meter. The gas isn't a smart meter, so I have to go into the post office with one of those cards and put money on it. So I got served okay in the post office, quick and easy. I came out of there and I had like 50 minutes to spend like doing a bit of shopping before I went into the dentist. So I went into Primark, the ladies section. I'm a woman, a female, that's blatantly obvious. To me it is anyway, if not to anybody else. I've had 4 children. So I was looking for pyjamas, so I got myself a nice pair of pyjamas, some Christmas slippers, some gloves and some socks, and then I paid for my goods with my card, and then I left Primark and I went into the pound shop. And I didn't use self-service in the pound shop. I went to the counter and a nice chap put my shopping in a bag. So the pound shop was great. Then I walked up to the dentist, Ashley Lupin's dentist in Railway Street. It's been my dentist for ages now, years. And I booked in at the desk and I sat down and I was just like fiddling with my phone, like I'm trying to lodge a complaint against Barclays Bank for the rude call centre operators. There was no need to be rude and cut phone calls off. That's rude. So I've made a complaint, or I'm in the process of making a complaint. So I was looking at how to complain to Barclays Bank. I was early, I was 20 minutes early, so I didn't expect to get seen straight away. So there was some females in there with a pram, and the pram was blocking all the seats. So I just sat at the end by the door, and the door kept opening and the wind kept blowing. And then one of the receptionists shouted out, "Mrs. Pedley, Mrs. Pedley, Mrs. Pedley." And everyone looked at me. I'm not married, so I'm not a Mrs, I'm a Miss. "Mrs. Pedley." And in fact, it transpired that it wasn't Mrs. Pedley, it was Mr. Pedley. Now, Mr. Pedley was a short, podgy man in green trousers with white balding, greyish white balding hair, Mr. Pedley was. So eventually I get called, "Crystal, can you sit outside number surgery 2, please?" Where I saw my Asian female dentist. And she's been my dentist for a couple of years now, a young Asian lady. And I sat down in the dental chair and she said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I've just come for a checkup." "Oh, that's good then." And she said, "Everything's okay." So everything's fine. But I'm in fact going back to the dentist in 3 weeks' time for something else. I left the dentist. One of the receptionists said to me, "Oh, you've been to the pound shop before you've come to the dentist?" I said, "Yes." And she said, "Is the pound shop busy?" And I said, "Yes, it is busy." They thought that I was going to go to the shops after I went to the dentist. And I didn't do that. I did my shopping before I went to the dentist, so that I could just leave the dentist and go home. I have a kitten, I have an elderly cat, and I have a dog. And I left them all in the room together because Max is lovely. He's a well-behaved dog, and the cats are fine, and everything's fine. Yeah, I went on the train. I got asked if I was okay by one of the train assistants. I got called sexy out of the window of someone in a van. I wasn't angry at all. I am now able to just block it out and just carry on and do what I want to do without getting angry or into trouble. So yeah, I called Barclays Bank, and the Asian lady yesterday let me do the transaction. This white female this morning wasn't having any of it. So now I can just do it on my Barclays card app anyway. The Barclays app, I can now do it without having to call these obnoxious female call centre operators that are snooty and rude. They need training. They do. You don't speak to your customers like that. It's my money they're dealing with, not theirs. There's going to be a hefty complaint because I needed that money quite urgently, transferred to somebody, and they refused to do it. Absolutely refused, point blank. And I am Crystal. I've been into Barclays Bank Chatham, and I've had my bank card on me, so they're in big trouble. Barclays Bank are for treating me like that. I came home, came into my flat, and obviously I have to take Max out for a walk in the afternoon. I'm not just going to stop walking my dog, am I? I've been doing that for the past 2 years. So I haven't eaten my lunch yet. I've just eaten a banana for breakfast. I'm going to cook something to eat in a moment. I'm starving. So basically, I gets in, I uploads the videos that I've taken in Chatham, and then I take my dog out for a walk, and I'm happy, I'm fine, there's nothing wrong. And it's women that are digging at me and being spiteful and catty. So I gets onto the field, there's nobody on there, the builders are building, I'm listening to music, me and Max are enjoying a lovely peaceful walk. I come back, and of course we may have kids' noise upstairs this weekend. We might have that hullabaloo and noise that we get every 2 weekends. So there's a woman on the corner, and she's got this massive dog, and she's sat there messing on her phone. Perhaps she's been down my YouTube videos. Because this big dog on the corner near my flats is going woof, 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 woof. And she's just stood there with her mobile in her hands, letting it bark like that. Woman. So I'm now in my flat. I'm going to cook myself some lunch, and we're going to take Max out for the morning. And bear in mind that this phone picks up noise quite well. So if there's a great amount of noise, excuse me. So I've been to the dentist. Always irritates my gums. Like I'm allergic to the dental instruments. So all I was going to say was, excuse me, I said if there is a load of noise, this camera should pick it up. It's a new phone. But every time he has his kids upstairs, I get bullied outside. So we're keeping an eye on that. Get bullied to fuck outside every time he has his kids upstairs. Trying to aggravate me, annoy me. So I'm going to get on and cook myself something to eat because I'm fucking starving. See you later.